Frederick Douglass played its first home game. We'll tell you how the Broncos did against Tates Creek. They've been recent rivals for sure. Tonight, a late game between Scott County and Lafayette. And Lexington Catholic hosted a doubleheader with the Knights taking on Covington Catholic. LEX 18 High School Sports Zone starts right now. Hello and welcome into the award-winning LEX 18 High School Sports Zone alongside Dorian Kraft. I'm Keith Farmer.
Keith, you know, last week was a banner week for Frederick Douglass. Now, despite the loss to Danville, the Broncos playing their first ever game as a program. Yeah,
tonight another milestone as they host their first home game, but another difficult opponent in Tates Creek, who had a statement win over Henry Clay last week. Looking for that first ever win, Frederick Douglass strikes first. Check this out. Everybody excited about this one. Montavian Bean scores the first Frederick Douglass touchdown on the short TD run, 7-0. Then a touchdown pass makes it 13-0 after a PAT is missed. Commodores would cut it 13-9 after Cameron Workman gets the touchdown pass to Jaden Baird, but the Broncos would build a 35-16 halftime lead. This Jefferson Harkless strong touchdown run puts Frederick Douglass way out in front. They go on to win it 49-22. Here's Kyle Scott.
A week after being shut out by Danville, 36-0, Frederick Douglass lit the scoreboard up tonight. 35 points in this first half alone, and they did it against a team who shut out Henry Clay 48-0. So make what you will of that, but that is a prime example of why they play the game. And you can't look at last week's box score to predict next week's winner. But with that said, Coach Landis admits he was nervous about how his team would respond this week.
We got in them a little bit, and you know they came out and they responded. They did the things necessary they had to do to get a W tonight, and so that's what I'm proud of these guys for. And you know we still have a really long way to go, but we're going to enjoy this one. And I'm proud of my coaches, their first W. Douglass, first W in the history of this school, so it's a big deal around here.
Next week's Game of the Week poll is live on the LEX 18 High School Sports Zone Facebook page. Go to it now, go to it often, and vote for the game that you want us to go to next Friday night. The voting ends next Thursday. Until then, I'm Kyle Scott at Frederick Douglass High School for the LEX 18 High School Sports Zone Game of the Week. Back to you.
Well, thanks, Kyle. Just down the road, Lexington Catholic hosting the annual Bluegrass Bowl. The Knights taking on Covington Catholic. And when these two teams hooked up last year, the Colonels won a 21-20 thriller. Unfortunately, the rematch, at least in the beginning, didn't live up to the hype. On the opening drive of the game, Covington Catholic marches 80 yards on 2 plays. The 44-yard completion from A.J. Meyer to Luke Lenahan. He goes right back to him for a 36-yard touchdown run, 7-0 Cov Cath. It was 21-0 after the first quarter and 35-2 Cov Cath at the half. This one, though, may be the craziest game of the night. Henry Clay and Ryle Blue Devils led 21-0 at the half. After scoring following an onside kick, Ryle seemed to have all the momentum. Not so fast. Raiders trying it again. This time, though, Raymond Jackson takes to the house. 28-7 Henry Clay. Raiders scored 2 unanswered TDs. Jake Chisholm. Henry Clay had no answer for him. Ties the game at 28. We would go into overtime. Blue Devils with the ball first, going for the field goal on 4th down, and it is blocked. So Ryle on their first possession of OT. Kyle England takes it in. That's the game as the Raiders come all the way back to win 34-28. Keith, I believe you had another exciting one just down the street from me, didn't you?
Oh, no doubt. There may be no matchup with as much animosity in the last few years as Scott County and Lafayette. It has all the hallmarks of a rivalry. Twitter trash talk, an on-field fight, a controversial win for Lafayette last year, and, of course, some great football. Scott County would score first. Bryce Fryman on the sweep, and look at the big guys in front of him, blocking for him, makes some moves, and shows his speed for the 46-yard touchdown, 7-0 Cardinals. Lafayette answers right back. Teandre Newcomb gets it out of his hand quick to find Matthew Guilfoyle for the touchdown. That ties the game at 7. To the moment, this one's really changed. Scott County leading at 24-21 in the 4th quarter. Bryan Station has a tough schedule to start the season. Game 2 was at home against Simon Kenton. Pioneers up 28-7 in the second when Austin Hammock takes the handoff. Look at this speed. 79 yards for the touchdown. Simon Kenton beats the defenders 49-27. Dunbar opening the season at Lafayette, but against Pulaski Southwestern, down 14-0 in the first. Bulldogs have the ball and are looking to pass, but Devin Strunk there for the pick. He takes it back 16 yards for the touchdown. Southwestern rolls 50-0.
Well, Rockcastle County had a fantastic year in 2016, 10-1 in the regular season before a heartbreaking 31-30 loss to Mercer County in the postseason. The Rockets opening up their season tonight against Lincoln County. Now the Patriots 1-0 after rolling over Clay County in their season opener. Bryson Yaden finds Darius Napier for the touchdown. He was wide open. Then Yaden is going to do it again. This time finds Josh Salyers for the touchdown, as Rockcastle County goes on to win 41-30. 1-0 Garrett County at 0-1 Madison Southern. And Southern's QB Landon Stacy finds a wide open Hunter Richardson. Makes it 41-8. Mad South rolling, then Stacy again. Terrific touch. Zachary Howard, nice catch as Madison Southern wins 48-14. Keith, I know this one pains you. 0-1 Madison Central at 0-1 Woodford County. Quentin Turner, bad snap, tries to save it, but Levi Gaskins gets in there for the sack. Madison Central now, Derek Miller hits Ethan Hahn in stride. He juggles it a little bit, pulls it in, and he is off. You gotta like that speed. Touchdown Indians makes it 33-7. They win big, 53-7.
0-1 Estill County and 0-1 Western Hills. Somebody's got to win it. Youngblood here gets Western Hills off to a great start. Hooks up with Chandler Johnson. 6-0 Wolverines. And then Youngblood does it all as he picks off Ethan Webb. Does a few juke moves along the way as he returns it to the Estill County 40. Western Hills wins big, 51-8. Now, there was a little something going on at Rupp Arena tonight. Dorian, do you know anything about that?
You know, I heard a little something about a UK Legends game, an alumni charity game. Hopefully everyone got through the night without Keith Bogans wanting to fight Alan Cutler again. I'm not sure.
We'll find out about that coming up after the break. But as always, we
hope your favorite team won.